Good morning. So I'm hoping that this works out okay because I'm currently uploading a video from the cord cutting ceremony that we did last night because I didn't get to it last night. That's the fun part about is you have to wait for the thing to download. Hi B, how are you? Jumping on this side today. Hello Jenny. Good morning. I was going to put some music on, but it's going to have to wait until this video that I'm uploading uploads before our... Good morning, Jeet. How are you? So I'm just waiting. Good morning. Good morning. Just waiting for that video to upload. And once that... Good morning, love. Oh, just so morning. Hello, Serena. How are you, love? So I did a different draw today. I decided to do it in a different way. I just let my intuition guide me. How fun is that? I'm tired today too. I slept last night, but I don't know. It didn't feel like it. My sleep score was okay, but I feel like it was lying to me. I'm like, you be lying. I don't feel like I slept right. I feel tucky. Last night we did a cord cutting ceremony, and then after that, I couldn't settle down. I ended up getting just, I don't know, my brain was just, and it just wouldn't shut down. So I was just like, oh my God. So it was a tough night for sure. But here we are. Happy Tuesday. Me too. I see sun out there. It looks like it's going to be actually a nice day. I might get out afterwards and take my dog for a rip. Because it's going to get really cold in Ontario. We're getting a cold snap. So what my intuition ended up telling me, good morning, Chipmunk, was to just do these two decks. So I pulled 3 cards from the Light Seer, so 3 tarot, and then the one supporting Oracle card. That's what my intuition said to do. We're still going to be working with the Wisdom of the Avalon deck because that's what I was told to do. So awesome. So my mods are going to put you on the list because they are amazing. I have 3 mods. I have Dami, I have Melinda, and I have Hazel Kitten. So those 3 are the mods, and they show up as mods as well. Hi from the UK. How is it in there? How warm is it over there? And good morning, Diana. Okay. So the cards that I pulled is a whole lot of beginning energy. So first, we got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is all about starting, right? This is everything in the Ace Pentacles or in the Aces is all about initiation and beginnings. And thank you, Connie. Thank you, Connie. So the Ace of Pentacles. So the beginning of a new venture or task, new ideas, planting seeds for the future, great potential for success, manifesting power, ambitions, prosperity. Yeah, we're going to get like a significant cold snap. Like it's not even going to be fun. It's going to be like -27 or something like that this weekend. So I told my mom, I'm going to hunker down today inside. I'm going to hunker down inside. And I guess February is just supposed to be really cold. It's lovely to see you today, B. And good morning, Connie. How are you? So Connie, I forgot. I meant to comment to you so Connie's son, yeah, ouchie. Ouchie is right, especially Ontario weather. So is Eric here with Connie? Is Eric always with Connie? Okay. So Eric is always with you, Connie. I just want you to know that. Okay. He's always with you. Very much so. He's getting a little more excited about it. Okay. So I just wanted to give you that because you had messaged me and you had sent me that message. And then I meant to respond and then it just got out of my mind over time. So we're almost at the point where we can have music because my video's almost loaded up and it went without a hitch. Yay. Yay. It's just got this. Yay. Success. Success. Yay. Okay, so those that attended the cord cutting ceremony earlier, good morning, Kita. Those who attended the cord cutting ceremony, thank you, Serena. That's so beautiful. The video is now up. The video is finally up. I got it up this morning. So what's up? Good morning, Nan. How are you? All right, let's get it happening. So the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so remember, tap the, hi, Laura from Nova Scotia. I love Nova Scotia. So the Ace of Pentacle, that beginner energy, freshly rooted beginnings. The Ace is a powerhouse of possibilities, and reveals the materialization of earthly ambitions and all the wonderful things. When you seed your future by planting your very first intentions, things feel so exciting, raw, and possible, don't they? Hold on to those feelings of optimism and success, for the new start that you are welcoming into your life right now has incredible potential to thrive. Your Ace initiates a timeline where your future wealth, health, and material abundance are ushered in. By figuring out your soil conditions, your watering schedule, and the needs of this unique seed, you will be able to see it through to fruition. Bring your determination and dedication and see your abundance spring to life in the form of successful outcomes, material and financial wins, and soul-satisfying well-being. With this wonderful message for good things to come, it's time to visualize, attract, prioritize, and act. I plan my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. Hello, Kitty. How are you? Kitty and Kita. I love you guys. Okay, so the next card I pulled, because like I said, we are in like some significant beginner energy, is the Ace of Wands. So let's see what our Wands is telling us. I'm only half awake too, don't worry. So the Ace of Cups. The Ace of, it's the Ace of Cups. I put it in the Ace of Wands. Hang on a second. Let's read the Ace of Cups. This is emotional. This is not Wands. This is emotion. Quick, to the right, direct, to the right area. All right. So we still have initiating energy, the Ace of the Ace of Cups. Wow. Maybe I need new glass. No, I'm kidding. So new connections, romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love, hope, newfound emotions, awakening your heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, and creativity. Aw, thanks, Kita. An extremely positive message of vibrant beginnings. The Ace of Cups marks the genesis of relationships, emotional connections, and deep feelings of love and friendship. Your emotions are powerful magic, and they are. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive, optimistic. I forgot, I didn't even bring that up. Let me get myself on track here. All righty, perfect. And can we get Diana on the list from Facebook as well? Thanks. So new connections. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive, optimistic, and profoundly radiant feelings and consciously send your heart waves out into the world. They will become powerful beacons for awakening new adventures, romance, and the effusive joy. Hello, Tyler. How are you? That you are calling into your life. Your capacity for love is expanding, so check in and make sure you aren't repressing your ability to connect with others as a result. We got to get our music going up here. Now that that's safely where it needs to be, we're good. You're definitely magical. I absolutely agree. You wouldn't be on my feed if you weren't magical. I attract all the magical people to me. Right, Diana? So your capacity love is expanding. So check in and make sure you aren't repressing your ability to connect with others as a result of being overly protective. Mindfully extend the love you feel to your own heart as well. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and find a fountainhead for healing. With copious amounts of self-acceptance, get ready to expand. Exciting affinities are emerging, and it's time to open up and give yourself permission to deepen your kinship with life around me. My heart is open and filled with love. My heart is open and filled with love. Okay. And then the last card that we had, good morning, Facebook user. Yeah, effusive. All right. So then the last card that I pulled from the tarot cards is the Four of Wands. And I don't know why, I just felt like pulling 3 cards from the Light Seer Tarot. Oh, thank you. That's so pretty. Hi, Faith. So the Four of Wands is talking about celebration, prosperity, an important event or milestone, gathering of souls, kindreds, stability in home and relationships, sometimes signifies marriage. Bring the noise. Bring the noise. It's time to kick back in joyful elation. You've been building foundations, and after a period of massive shifting, it's time to enjoy some well-deserved communal bliss. If you've been through a cycle of rapid expansion and awakening, this card marks a transition into a more harmonic and stable state. You have reached new levels of consciousness, and it's a perfect time to enjoy a milestone event and celebrate with the people who love you. Love them right back as they are, and sometimes this card signifies a marriage or other significant occasion. While connecting with friends and family, make sure you relax, release, and allow your body to integrate all the lessons you've been working through. Happiness and harmony are yours to be had. Enjoy these warm vibes of celebration and success. Also, when was the last time you danced? I love it. I love it. I'm not sure. Did you go to in the comments or in the detailed in the description of the live? There should be a spot to go onto StreamYard and give them access or permission. So you give them permission to show your screen name on Facebook. For some reason, it has to be done that way. It's just weird. It's the Facebook thing, right? Mark Zuckerberg. Dance every day in my kitchen. I love that. I love that. You dance here. I mean, this isn't probably the dance music that we want. Maybe just doing right, just a small one. So the Fourth of Wands. I am devoted to my connectedness, and I celebrate the wonder and loving bliss of my community, which is so beautiful. Okay, so I decided after pulling the 3 tarot that I'm going to grab, and Keita, you're on the list, love. I decided to pull an oracle card, and the one that asked for me to pull it from it was the Shaman's Oracle deck. So look at that beautiful card. It's so mystical. So the Cosmic Wound. So let's see how this ties all these oracle cards together, or all these tarot cards together, sorry. So creativity and the divine feminine. The Cosmic Wound is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. And we've seen that. We've got these 2 cards. Well, these 2, not that one, these 2. That one can hide behind it. Those 2, right? So those 2 are our beginnings emotionally and financially. We're on these new beginnings. And we've got a little tribe together with us. We're making connections. We're making collective, right? Like getting connected. Definitely, Tyler. All we do now is just ask to be on the list and get on the list. And if you want to skip and get up the list, you just give more gifts. That's just the way we're doing it now. Because I need to get paid. I need to get paid for the time that I spend doing this. And I'll help you as much as I can for free, but that's just the way we're doing it now. Serena, yes, you're on the list, love. You are on the list. Hi, Amy. You are on the list, Renee. You're on their list. And Pete, you're on the list too. Look at these mods. They're just lickety split. Just amazing. Amazing. So after I'm done with this card, I will go through and read the list. Okay. And that way everyone will know what the list is. Okay. So the Cosmic Wound is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. It's the perfect expression of you, imbued with love incarnate and ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. If you've had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost and unsupported, this is changing right now. You will feel inspired as so many ideas beckon for your attention. You know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now, intuitively keen, with heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction, in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms. Just beautiful. And Amanda would love to be added to the list from, so Amanda from Amanda A. We'll say Amanda A because we definitely get more Amandas, but Amanda from Facebook would like to be on the list as well. Awesome. So look at this energy we've got, guys. Like, this is just a beautiful reading. We've got new emotional energy. We're exploring our emotional landscape. We're getting in control, connected with our emotions. We're birthing ourselves through. We're understanding where we're coming from emotionally. We've got these new ideas. We're starting these new financial connections too, right? We've got this connection, this partnerships, collectives, whichever it is. And then we've got our cosmic womb that we're birthing this new self, and it's coming, this beautiful new self being exactly who you need to be, right? With that divine love for yourself, that unconditional divine love. And that's what I love to do. I love to ignite your love, and I like to empower you to shine your light, because you're bright. You're so, so bright. You're worth so much. Okay. Collective. We're, excellent energy. So we're working on Amy Seth. You certainly are, love. Okay, so first on the list is Connie Carter. Okay, hi Rick, how are you? So Connie, Goblin, and I feel like this is a very appropriate card for Connie, unfortunately, but we'll talk about him. Okay, we'll talk about him. Goblin is number 31. So we're still working with the Wisdom of the Avalon deck, because I've got the indication that I should use this deck, and I feel very connected to it now. So we're gonna keep going with this deck, especially considering there's so many times when it says Sacred Journey, and that's exactly what my oracle stuff is doing. Oh no. So I'm gonna tap like this for a hot second. Watch, I'm gonna tap in honor of Melinda's phone glitching. I'm gonna get a hot smash of 100 hearts just for Melinda. Tappity tap 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 tap. Did I get to 100 yet? Yay! Oh, can you breathe into the area where the pain is? We can talk a little bit about that. Okay, so the Goblin for Connie. Okay, when the Goblin appears on your path, your plans are about to go awry. And I think they already are. Your plans are already awry. I know what this is speaking to, but I'll read through it. The Goblin wants to lead you astray and whispers the negative spell of fear, anger, resentment, self-righteousness, arrogance, selfishness, greed, gluttony, procrastination, and addiction. When the Goblin appears, it's time to stop what you're doing and check your motives. Are you coming from an ego-centered place? Are the circumstances in your life triggering unresolved past issues? You have a wonderful day too, Jenny. Love to you, friends. Love to you, friend. And yes, tomorrow we have the Sacred Journey meetup. Okay, we have the Sacred Journey meetup on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Okay, I'll send out the link is the same, but I'll send out the link again just to remind. Okay. So now is the time for are the circumstances in your life triggering unresolved past issues that still need healing? Now is the time for self-evaluation and taking inventory before you take another step. The Goblin represents the wounded ego and its influence. Dark repressed areas of psyche get triggered, either in you or warning you of a dynamic between you and someone else. Do nothing, stay still, and send loving energy to yourself and others. And remember the divine connection in all things. The Goblin will disappear and lose power when you focus on love and fairness. So when we're looking at that, we want right? The experience that you've went through and the questions, remember the questions that you were asking me when we had our session, right? I think that this is what this is saying. You have to let go of that and just turn to love and just, you know, hold and think about Eric and send love to you and to Eric, right? So to you and Eric, give that love, you know, and know that he's still there with you. Right? But let go of the resentment or let go of the anger or let go of any of the other stuff that's binding you up to the past, right? Let go of that and focus on the current moment and on loving yourself and giving love to Eric. Okay? Even though he's not here, and then hopefully he'll start to respond. So you just hold your necklace. Shoot, I don't have my necklace down here, but I was hoping that I had a necklace, because you can do it with anything that's a string. And this one here, I've definitely connected to, but you know, there's nothing different with any of the other ones. This is a moonstone one, which I've never touched till now, right? But it's no different than a necklace. If I grab this and I ask it, can you show me what means yes? So yes is a circle again. It's always my first question is, can you show me what is yes? Now, can you show me what is no? Right? So it goes right straight to no. So then I can say, is Eric here with us? Right? And exactly like Serena was saying, I use citrine on my necklace as my pendulum. It doesn't have to be gemstone or crystal or anything like that, right? You could have a ring, like someone's ring from their finger. You could have this ring hanging from a string, and that you could have a washer hanging from a string, right? And I do have very strong energy. I do. It's actually sometimes my energy like last night, my energy was hurting myself. My head just felt so big. It was like just thrumming and just imagery. And I don't even know what the images are. It's just a smash fest. There was just a smash fest in my head last night of all this energy. Maybe we can work on Moonstone now. I love it. There's a little reflective, like there's a really cool reflective space on it. It makes it look like it's not like that. It's not straight. Okay. Anyway, I got distracted. Oh, no. You have nothing to be sorry about. I did a thing to, yes, I need to talk to John again. Good morning, Sharmika. How are you? Okay. Yes. Oh, you should show, Moldavite, beautiful stone. Whoops. Thread and needle. Yeah, exactly. Anything works. A washing machine from a chain instead of a washer. Okay, so this is for Serena. Okay, so Serena, the novice. Okay, so the novice. Innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, and unstable curiosity. So I want to say right off the bat, ignorance is not unintelligence or anything like that. Ignorance means unaware, that you just do not know. Okay, so some people use ignorant as like you're an idiot or you're dumb or this or that. But just know that ignorance just means that you're unaware. Okay, so don't take that word as a negative connotation. Okay, so all the novice is you are at the beginning of learning something. Yeah, right. Like, and I could not stop. I could not settle down. Like that ceremony was just spectacular. It was spectacular. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. So the novice, and I do have a goal up there. So if anyone sends one of those coffee cups, so they can only be sent in the morning. So that's why I put it up, because there's a time one. Like it's a good morning, and you give a coffee cup, and it says good morning with a coffee cup. So that's why I put that goal up there on TikTok. So if you give that, I will do healing for you. If you give the coffee cup, I will do healing for you. Just to say. Good morning, sis. I just need your name, love, because it's showing up as Facebook user, unfortunately. Okay. And yes, it was a beautiful ceremony. Okay. Exactly. Ignorance is fine, but stupidity is the difference. Okay, let's get to the novice. Number 5. I was stuck on 4. Awakening. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hi, Narelle. So, beginner. The novice. Innocence, naivety, foolishness, early knowledge yet not yet integrated, the ability to see the world untainted, and learning ability. These are aspects of the novice as she appears in your life. The novice is reminding you to be teachable. Hey, Kita, thank you. I'm going to do healing now. If that's what you want. If that's what you want, Kita. But thank you so much for that. So, wait, we should all have that when we get it. We can do drink. We're going to do a group healing. Yeah, my clock said that my sleep score was like 70 something, which is above, like, apparently when you're like in your 40s, your sleep score is like 60. So I was always happy. I was like 64 and then 70 something. And last night it said it was 70 something. That's not right at all. I do not feel like that's accurate. I might have thought my body was a 70 something, but my brain was like functioning at like a 2. It was just like, so it was funny. Thank you so much for that. Yes, learning tarot. There you go. I do. I have these beautiful pendulums that I do yes, no questions with. Jess. Can we put Jess on the list from Facebook too as well, please? Thanks. I know. I can't wait. I've been waiting for so long, to talk with Kita. Okay. So we're going to finish Serena's card so I can get through the list because we got a time limit. All right. The novice is reminding you to be teachable and humble. If you don't know something, don't pretend that you do. Chances are that you'll make an error that may cost you more than you wish to pay. New information is coming, and this is the time to be open to learning and expanding. The novice also reminds you to be childlike and to remember the wonder and awe you once had for the world around you. That childlike awe and innocence is just the best way to go through life. Right? When you're in that childlike state of awe and innocence, everything's magical. Everything's amazing. And learning is so much easier because think about when you're a new person. So one of the things that ends up happening when you're an adult is you get these preconceived notions about I know this or I know that. So let's say you're learning tarot cards and you're like, well, I know that, I know that there's, 72 cards in a deck, and I know that right. Like and then you close yourself off for learning the information because you're like, I know the best way to learn is to be like, I don't know anything. Teach me. Right. And maybe it's the same as something and it confirms it, and maybe it's not, but that's okay because you're going to end up learning something new because you're opened up. Right. Thank you, Redbeard. Aw, thanks. That was so funny. You're going, God, I love your tiara. And he went, and Redbeard was like, I know you look good in a tiara. So just keep that childlike wonder around. Right. So I'm going to try to shuffle these cards a little more successfully than that. Wow. Nope. Not successfully at all. Yes. Best squad ever. I love these girls. Okay. So this. Whoa, Kita. It is Kita's turn. Okay. Restriction. He came popping out and flew up and sat down and flipped over and when I get my place, because right now I'm just renting. I relocated across the country. So I rented a temporary rental that was furnished. So I didn't have to worry about like doing all of that as I moved across the country. And I'm so happy to have met you too, Tyler, all of you guys. So when I went across when I came across, I was just like, I'm just going to jump into a rental that's furnished. So I don't have to have furniture to move across the country because that would have cost more to move. And I would have had to, have all those startup fees, right? The startup fees of all the hydro and everything. Because every time you move, they're like, oh, you need to pay deposits and stuff and all that. So I was like, I'm just going to jump into a temporary rental, get here, get established, get my company going, and then move into a place, right? And I had all these dreams. It was going to be just doot, 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 doot. God laughs at you when you make plans. He does. So anyway, when I have my house, I want to have a rack beside my desk that stores all my cards in it, and then that has space for the tiaras to sit on top of it. And then I'm going to collect more in the different styles and like different crystals. Okay, so Kita, restriction. And we are going to do healing before the end of we're going to do a collective healing. Thanks to Kita. So thank you, Kita. Thank you for putting that up there for us to do that collective healing, because it's just going to be amazing. And yes, this one's clear quartz. I have a citrine one as well. So restriction. This marker brings notice of restriction in all things. You are in a prison of your own making, or at the mercy of that which is temporarily out of reach. You aren't able to move forward constructively at this time. Be patient and pay attention to the next right action, and sooner than you know, the prison doors will swing open and you will yet again proceed to the greater goal. For now, take this opportunity to rest, take stock of where you are and from where you've come, and ask, how did I get here? What am I not seeing? And what needs repairing? Once answers come, so does relief from the bondage of circumstances and mind. Okay, so sometimes we limit ourselves with our we have limiting beliefs. We think we can't succeed, or we think we can't have certain things. So we create that cage within our mind saying, I can't do that, or I can't be that, or I can't have that. And then the only one that can open that is you. You have the key. You just have to change those. So ask yourself, and we can talk about that more. We can talk about that more when we have our session. I'm looking forward to that. But let me know if that makes sense to you, Kita. Open your mind. Oh no, I wish I could give somebody the heat that I've had since yesterday. Remember like yesterday we had this moment, and yesterday someone came into the room and I just like was overwhelmed with heat. And then last night in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, when we did the cord cutting ceremony, when we called in Archangel Michael, oh my goodness, I was just like whoosh. I was so hot and the energy was ridiculous. It was crazy. Hi, Rick. Over on this side now. All right. After Kita, Josh. And thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wow. That's crazy. Right? And all we need is love. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Oh, thank you. Good morning. We got coffee. And when we get coffee, we're going to take a sip. But now that one's gone, and it was cold at the end, I was not. I was like, Okay, Josh, you had two cards. They decided they wanted to come out together. So the Goblin and Risk. Okay. So we talked about the Goblin already. So that's the fear things, the fear in the mind. Okay. And good morning, Jessica. Good morning. So the Goblin, number 31. Oh, thank you, Kita. Kita's just amazing. So let's see what the Goblin is for you, Josh. The wounded human ego. So did something happen where your ego got wounded and you're holding on to resentment or grudges or fear, anger, self-righteousness? We get all self-righteous, believing that how we experienced it or how we perceive it is correct. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Good morning. I like the coffee cup. It just bops on the screen. And you know what? I came prepared. I have a hot coffee in my cup. Okay. So the Risk card's going to talk a little bit more about how to navigate out of that. But this one here, so now is the time for self-evaluation and taking inventory before you take another step. Okay. The Goblin represents the wounded ego and its influence. Dark, repressed areas of the psyche get triggered. So either you or warning you of a dynamic between you and someone else. Do nothing. Stay still and send loving energy to yourself and others. And remember the divine connection in all things. The Goblin will disappear and lose power when you focus on love and fairness, right? Because sometimes we get so caught up in our side and in that anger and thinking and perceiving that we're right? That we don't open ourselves up to that perspective that somebody else might have within the situation, or we don't see the entire picture because we're only seeing our little from it, right? So this, yeah, I did it in the right direction. Risk. Okay, so let's see what risk says to add to this. Let's see what risk says. What is risk going to tell you? I think it's going to tell you to take a risk. Yay. Love you, sweetie. I can't wait. I'm gonna check my calendar, because we do need to have my calendar up so that I can be aware of things that are going. If my calendar is going to work, because remember yesterday, it was like, it worked just fine today. All right. Perfect. Okay. Spirit is telling you to rest. Spirit is telling you to take a step back and to reflect on you, right? And to send love to you and love to everybody, and just stay in that. What is fair, really, right? How can you be fair in this? A whole day for Redbeard. We're going to have fun. Where are you, Redbeard? What are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? I'm not going to have fun, okay? Does somebody else want to take care of the business for me for a hot second? We're going to go have fun. So risk. This marker brings excitement to your path. You cannot know the outcome of the action you're being called to take until you do it. In this way, you're required to be blind in the forest for a little while, risking all you know and all you've acquired on your journey for the potential for something better. Perhaps the training you require demands faith in what you cannot experience in your five senses, but reliance on the sixth sense, your intuition, can provide you with another type of sight to aid you in your journey. Very important questions can be answered now. Is engaging in the situation worth the risk, or does my inner sight tell me, wait until another opportunity comes? Am I willing to learn a lesson of defeat in surrender to the promise of unknown potential? Pray for guidance and ask for a sign. If the answer is yes, take the risk. If no, rest, regroup, and wait on the will of the divine mystery. Another sacred journey marker may reveal the answer. So between these two, right? This one's telling you to assess that, decide whether or not the risk is worth it. So if you feel like you're being lied and betrayed to, if you're willing to take that step forward and confront that person and have a fair, honest conversation from the space of compassion and kindness to determine the outcome, it might blow up in your face. It's just, what do you want from that relationship? Do you want that sometimes what I like to tell people is you have to look at the relationship and what do you want from that relationship, right? So the effort that I'm going to put into a relationship with a distant acquaintance is much different than the effort that I'm going to put in with my mom, right? So if something happens with my mom, I'm more willing to be compassionate and kind and repair that, right? And the same thing with somebody that's an acquaintance. If they do something that's disrespectful and they cross a boundary and they betray me, you're so far on the outside, I'm just going to I'll push you the rest of the way out and just not deal with that, right? Because, that's far out there. With the person on the very inside of your circle, the closer that they are to you means you should care a little more about that relationship. So you're going to put more effort into it. So determine the risk that you want to take within that. Okay. Where are you though, Redbeard? Where are you located? Are you in Canada? Or no, you're not. You're somewhere else. You're definitely somewhere else. I can't remember though. My brain's definitely not firing on fulls today. Okay, I have to move my calendar away because. All right. So after Josh, I'm not sure why Dennis is red. Aside from that, you're so welcome. You can always book for a full reading, or you can book for England. Yes. I was like, yeah. So for us to get together, we got to travel across the pond. So Dennis, I'm going to ask for Dennis, and then we'll go on to Renee right after Dennis. If Dennis is there, and if not, it'll be Renee. Okay. So Renee, and then Annie, Chipmunk, Joanne Graham, Kitty, Diane from Facebook. There's a lot we can do in England. Like if I came to England, there's a lot we could do. You could just take me to all the cool spaces because it's been a long time. I did love Bath. Okay, Dennis. That's funny because I'm pretty sure this came up for Renee yesterday. Burden. Okay, number 43, Dennis. I'm just going to pull the card. I'm going to read it. We're going to go on to Renee. Okay. What burdens are you carrying on this part of the journey? Are you transporting those of others out of generosity or codependency? Is this burden so heavy that it slows you down? This marker asks you to stop and look at your responsibilities, your commitments, and all that you bring with you on your journey. Are you clinging to an unhealthy relationship out of fear? Of course. Definitely. Yes. We're going to Stonehenge. I like that is on a bucket list. I've been to a couple of really important key sites. I was to Petra, and I've also been on the Great Wall of China, and right? Like just perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the sweater back on because whatever heat was going on dropped for a second here. So burden for Dennis. So do you know that so this card is talking about, like, are we carrying somebody else's burden, or is what burden are we carrying around, right? Or if we're carrying the burdens of somebody else, or we're trying to fix somebody else, we can be taking on karmic ties for them, right? It's not our responsibility to fix things for other people, even though we so want to do it, right? We want the best for the people in our lives. Thanks. We want the best for the people in our lives, right? And we want to save people from suffering. We really do. But unfortunately, we can't, right? A lot of times it's in that suffering and in that pain experience that it shifts them to want to change, right? If they're not being left alive. All right. So we're just going to talk about burden as a general thing. Crowdfund a new, I like that. Crowdfund a new keyboard. Is your keyboard not working, or is it? I have chubby fingeritis. I just like, especially on a phone. On a phone, the keys are too close. On a keyboard, not so bad. All right, Renee. We got two: the eagle and partnership. The eagle and partnership. Hello, love. Hello. The eagle and partnership. So the eagle is number 9. So let's see what he's telling you, and then we'll see what the partnership's clearly talking about a partnership, but we'll get some information from the card. So the eagle is talking about, look at that beautiful, majestic bird, spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. When the eagle appears, it's a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angels' help and guidance, you can soar above life to see the larger vista. The eagle helps you make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer, for they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace and manifesting abundance and prosperity. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the big picture. Don't get too caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream. When the eagle appears, it's also a signal for prayer. It's time for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. Remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as it appears in the form of eagle. Right? And we are. Spelling is definitely hard. Right? So let's see what our partnership, because there's definitely a partnership in there. Partnership. So you're put on notice to seek connection in all things. This is the coming together of ideas, the fulfillment of attraction, the marriage between two people, and the harmonious blending of energies. If you're inquiring about a partnership of any kind, this signals the importance of observing the qualities that this relationship creates as a result of the sum of its parts. There's always much to learn in the choice of partners. When you receive the blessing of partnership on this part of your journey, it's a sign that the object of your inquiry may indeed give you what you need. It's a portent of opportunity where the partnership exceeds the potential of the individual. This sacred journey marker reminds you that you're never alone and that there's also always a partnership with the divine. It's a very auspicious omen. So connect with spirit. Spirit's probably the partner that you need to connect with. Thumbelina. Fumble. I like Fumbleina. I've used that before, very much so. Beautiful. Okay, so after Renee is Annie, then Chipmunk, then Joanne, Kitty, Diane on Facebook, Kai, Tyler, Pete, Amy, Amanda on Facebook, Amelia, Josh, Sharmika, Yusuf, Jess on Facebook, Narelle, Jenna or Moni, Chevon, Jocelyn, Mila, Melby, Leanne. Okay, that's the entire list at this point. Okay, and we do have a hard stop today because I have I have school. I have my class. I have to do my breathing exercises. That's what's on the agenda from my Charmy. He already told me last night at 10:30. Today's breathing exercises. So, whoop, whoop. Have I ever had lice? Yes, I did. When I was in grade 6, I befriended a homeless girl, and I got lice from her. It's true. When I was in grade 6, I befriended a homeless girl and got lice from her. That's the only time that I remember. I think my son might. I don't know if my kids ever got lice because I had boys, and I don't remember. Hi, Rochelle. I mean, if you gift, you can get on the list and hop right up to the top if you want. Oh my gosh! I just realized I had 20. Like I had the thing there, the 20 to get just because that was the number that popped up. It'd be lovely to hit the goal of 20 coffee cups this morning. I don't know if I can handle 20 cups of coffee, but but the 420 is just funny. It's 4 of 20 gifts. So for all you guys that like the green time. Hi, Abdul. How are you? How are you? Ooh, Annie. Burden as well. Okay, so we're getting some burdens on here. Yeah, no, she was my mom. I've always been that person. My son's was the same person. Befriend the people that are less than you, and less than. Yeah, I don't know. I've always the underdog, right? So this is for Annie. This is talking about burden. Okay. Ooh, I do need to do that actually. Oh my gosh. I have work to do today. I have to do the February reading. So I'll go through, I'll do the reading. I'll post all of that stuff. Okay. So post everything. If you want a full reading, you can also sign up to get a reading with me. Okay. I do readings. They're $45. It's completely, it's a decent, it's inexpensive because I give you an hour of my time easily. So definitely sign up for that. You can do that through my website or many of the other connections that you want. But you can connect for a full reading. I can do a priority reading. I can do your spirit guide reading. I can do all these different readings for you. There's people around on all of my different feeds who have had readings with me, and they will tell you that they're definitely worth the money that I charge for them because I pack a lot of value into them. And if you like how I pull one card, imagine if I pulled 6 or 7. All right. So Annie, what burdens are you carrying on this part of the journey? Right? Are you carrying somebody else's stuff? Are you trying to help because you feel you like to be needed, or are you helping because there's a codependent thing that's going on? Are you trying to alleviate a burden for somebody? Or are you trying to, you can't, they have to have their own struggle. The struggle is what tends to make people realize what they need to change. Right. And if we force them, then it's never going to stick anyway, because they'd be like, as I didn't decide that. You decided that. That's not me. I didn't want this. And they get resentful. Right. Because oftentimes the change is going to be painful too. It's going to take a lot of work. Right. So put down other people's burdens. Right. Just put down those burdens, put down those attachments, right? Because they're not your burdens to carry, right? And they have their own guides and angels and support system that they can call on from their high spirit. They have their karmic agreements or contracts that they've written. They have all of their stuff that they've signed up for. You can't protect them. All you can do is show them the light, right? Right? Exactly. You know, and I remember with my partner, right? He's on his healing journey now, but when I was going through mine, I was hoping that he would jump on board and do his too, but he didn't. He resisted it. And if I had told him, he even said, like, I would not have healed for you. I would have resented you. I would have been like, I'm only doing this for you, right? But that's just silly, right? So make sure that you allow them. Well, it depends on how much I talk, Monty. It depends. So after Annie's chipmunk, okay? And if you want to move up the list, Monty, you can give gifts. That does work too, okay? I can't do that. That was like 4 cards, okay? Actually. Oh, to Chipmunk and Joanne left? Okay. So I had to put that card back down. Honestly, exactly. Okay, Monty. That's okay. That's okay. You're still on the list, okay? And we should get to you. There shouldn't be a problem. I know. Work fast. Kitty, the bee. Aw, Pete. The bee, okay? The bee for Kitty, okay? The bee is just such a cute little industrious little dude. So the bee buzzes onto your path. It's a reminder that with hard work and a firm commitment to building your dream, a sweet outcome is assured. Hello, love. The bee is a symbol of luck. So expect miracles and your life will be victorious and sweet. Remember that you also create your own luck. That is, effort is essential as you progress along your path in order to make your dreams a reality. The bee is an industrious, busy creature that's always making honey. The bee gets busy, and that honey will soon be yours. The bee is always a fortunate omen. We're fantastic. We're talking about how our head is like and stuff. Cats are very intuitive. Because cats, there's a whole concept that cats are actually like from the spirit realm, right? And they protect us spiritually, while the dogs protect us here in the physical. So cats are in the spirit, protect us in the spiritual. Dogs protect us in the physical. All right. Whoopsie. Diana, the High Priestess. And I do say again that this is like, it just cracks me up. Yes. Same. We need to definitely continue cleansing, more water, do a lot more water, right? Like to help move that through, do a lot of drinking of water. And I think I'm going to smudge again today to help with that, because whoosh. Ooh, a tuxedo cat. Cute. Okay, so Diana, High Priestess, number 2. Okay. Intuition, prescient sight, higher knowledge, receptivity, the ability to work with subtle energies of spirit, and the psychic power of the feminine. Hi, Tracy. These are the aspects of the High Priestess of Avalon. When the High Priestess appears before you, she asks you to trust your intuition and to throw the net of your awareness out into the world around you, pulling truths that may defy your intellect, rational mind, or what others wish to falsify or superficially portray. Go beyond the ordinary, past the chaos of modern life, and trust your inner vision to guide you on your path. Aw, hi, Steve. Blessings to you. Thank you. That's one of the sweetest things that you can give somebody is blessings, right? Because it costs nothing, but it can do so many wonderful things for somebody, just blessing them. So thank you for that. Thank you. Pay attention to your dreams and keep track of your intuitive hunches. For when the High Priestess appears, she asks you to look for the thread of truth in these places. However, don't take this world personally. Rise above it and ask for the true vision to see the path ahead. All you need to do is ask the god or goddess and be open to receiving it. Have a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Thank you so much, Redbeard. The High Priestess reminds you of the feminine principle of receptivity, gathering power by receiving information and waiting for others to act first. Allow the world to show you its intentions. The goddess blesses and protects you when the High Priest of Avalon appears on your path. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, after Diana is Kai, okay, then Tyler, then Pete, okay. Yes. Kai. This is interesting. Hi, Tyler. So Kai, I'm just waiting for Kai, because if Kai doesn't appear saying, hey, she's here, then I'm going to skip on by. Move on. We're looking for Kai. And then, you know what? I'm going to set these aside, which might be frustrating if you want those cards, but I think we can get better ones for Tyler anyway. So we're going to move to Tyler because Kai hasn't responded yet. I'll come back to Kai if I see her. Okay. Okay, no. There was a whole bunch of explosion there. So, just a question, Tyler. Are you having any issues with somebody where there's like this, like, where you're resentful or angry, or somebody's resentful or angry at you? I just want to check that because that was the next card. But the card that I got for you is actually the cow. That's the one that I felt was the one that needed to come out, was this little cow, which I love. But I just want to know if there's anything within this goblin. Is there something about your ego? Is there something with your ego that you have to take care of? And maybe maybe this came for you, Steve. The goblin was like, that's for Steve and this is for Tyler. Okay, so Tyler. The cow. The cow is a good omen, right? So the cow says, take my milk. I can always feed you. I'll eat the grass of the god or goddess and in turn pass good fortune on to you. Nourishment is never ending when I appear on your path. Oh. You should tell your brother to connect with me. You should. Right? So, yeah. Good. Just pour love into yourself, Steve. That'll help for sure. Right? So don't forget to till the soil so that grass may grow. Abundance is made manifest out of a universal system. Do your part and I will do mine with joy. Ask and you will receive all the blessings I have to offer. The cow reminds you that there is no shortage of blessings in the world. Ask to partake in infinite abundance and you will indeed get exactly what you need. Right? It's a beautiful, beautiful omen for you, Tyler, right? It's the land of milk and honey kind of thing, right? It's beautiful. Okay, Creamy Bubbles, hello. And I saw Michaela come in and saw some other people come in, but I lost the names at that point. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. Good morning. Okay, so Pete, it's your card now, Pete. And Steve, you're on the list, love. Okay, you're on the list. Whoa. Pete, I like this card. I like this card. The King. The King, Pete. Man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to law and justice. I do have to remember to put those cards back in because the person I called them for left. Just remember, we still got time for coffee. We've only got till, I'll be gone before the coffee's done. But we're still trying to collect coffee. And we're going to do a collective healing at the end. So just remember at the end, and we've only got 25 minutes. So at the end, I will be doing a collective healing. Thanks to Kita. I had a blank for a minute there. I was like, pretty sure it was Kita, but number 3, Pete, number 3, the king, man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to law and justice. The king appears to represent the powers of justice, authority, the law, and male sexual energy. When the king appears on your path, it's time to put your house in order, complete any unresolved legal issues, and deal with issues related to fairness. The king always lets you know that something significant is yours to experience and learn from. The king requires you to take inventory of anything left undone and do it. Pay bills, settle arguments, make amends, and act with authority, as all these actions abolish weakness and restore power. You're also reminded that the king is regarded in highest esteem, and within his natural authority, he acts with intelligence and strategy. Think and analyze, and the king will bestow great gifts on you. There is another meaning when the king appears on your path. If you're inquiring about a man and your relationship to him, the king stands to represent him, which will bode well or not so well, depending on which other cards flank him. So because we don't have any other cards flanking him, we could determine that with another card. But so pay attention, for this king reminds you to take affirmative action in your life. Thank you, Rochelle. Caitlin wanted to jump the top of the list, so Caitlin gave gifts. Yeah. Right. So, Caitlin, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Ooh, Caitlin, the eagle. He flew right into the book. He was like, we got this. Hi, Cambella. How are you, love? You're so, so welcome, Pete. Thank you as well. So, the eagle. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. So this is for Caitlin, GGG. Okay. When the eagle appears, it is a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angels' help and guidance, you can soar above life to see the larger vista. The eagle helps you make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer. Oh, you're asking for, is Mason happy being broken up? Thank you for pinning that. Thank you for pinning that. Okay, I'm gonna do this for a hot second. You are on the list, Rochelle. Next, actually. So for Gigi, is Mason happy being broken up? So is Mason happy that Caitlin and him are broken up? Yes. Very much so. Like a hard yes. And people that watch the show know the difference between like the spin, and this is a hard, a good spin. So it's definitely a solid. Right? So the card that I'm still going to finish reading the card. So when you pray to your angels, they will always answer as they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace and manifesting abundance and prosperity. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life, and look at the big picture. Don't get too caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream. So think about that. Spiritually, our energy, our spirit, it's eternal. This physical life that you've manifested into now is a blink in eternity. It's just a blink. So when somebody does something to wrong you, can you put that into the spread of in eternity? What does this matter to me? It doesn't. When the eagle appears, it's also a sign for prayer. It's time for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. And remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as it appears in the form of the eagle. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful message for you. Okay, do some prayer, get back into connection with your higher self. recognize that this is probably protection. Him not being with you is your protection. You're being divinely protected, right? And redirected because that person's not for you. They're not for you. Okay. So, Rochelle. Rochelle. Truth and joy together. Number 37 and 51. So truth and joy. I'll show these little cards up here. So joy, truth. Fancy. I know, right? This is why it takes a little longer sometimes, because these cards really like to pop a couple out at the same time. So truth is 51 and joy is 37. So let's start with truth. Truth in a word and deed is what is required of you by drawing this card, as well as resonating with your own personal truth. It's important now to also demand the same from others. In every person, there is a vibrational energy that is accessible by slowing down and searching within to inquire, is this real? Am I hearing truth from another, or is it a lie? Am I speaking honestly myself, or am I lying to manipulate circumstances to get what I want? Remember, even a white lie will cause your light to fade and lose power. A lie takes you down into the lower vibrations of the ego world, ruled by separation and limitation, and its seduction of the lower world, and serves no one but the forces of darkness. This marker reminds you to remain in the light, even if it seems like a more difficult path. Truth will build a bridge across a chasm. Truth will lend a magic wand of strength and integrity. Truth is freedom. We're almost at 10:10, guys. So then joy. So joy, this marks a time for celebration, for this portends the joyous completion of a project. Aw, thank you, Queen Bee. Project, the attainment of a goal or the end of a long and arduous journey. When you're thirsty, this marker promises that you'll find a well. When you're cold, a blanket. When you're hungry, nourishment. Joy has also has another aspect, for not only does it celebrate receiving blessings from the fruits of actual labor, but it's also about the sharing of it. Joy celebrates life. Its very essence radiates beauty and well-being. Good morning, Linda. And good morning, Becca. I can definitely private message you, love. And that's okay that you're late, sweetheart. I'm happy that you're here. So, like the spring sun breaking through after a long and gloomy winter, joy reminds us to be grateful for all the gifts of life. Joy bestows the blessings of happiness. You truly have a reason to smile when this marker comes on your path. Beautiful. Okay, Tracy, Helena, Amy, Amanda, Amelia. That's the order. Okay. Grateful for you too, love. Oh, again, Tracy, trust. Number 47, trust. I thought it was truth, but it's trust. Chevy, you are on the list. Aw, thank you, Jetty Queen. Appreciate that. You have a blessed day too, Rochelle. Yes, I do. I have to stop the live at exactly at 10, like something. So we're at 10:09. Do we want to burn affirmations? That does mean I won't get as many cards. So you let me know. Are we going to burn affirmations at 10:10 and burn a bay leaf to bring in some manifesting energy? Or are we going to just skip and do cards? So quick, give me some yeses if you want the bay leaf. Have a wonderful day, Tyler. Nice. Okay, so we're going to skip. Maud's got a good point. We got healing to do at the end. So we're going to, how about 10:10 we do healing? 10:10, we're going to do healing. So what I want everybody to do is the same thing. If you want healing, you're just going to hop on, okay? Because we're going to do collective energetic healing. So we're going to do the healing right now. And so everybody's going to do the same thing that wants healing energy, okay? You're just going to put your hand on your heart space. And you're just going to envision white light coming into your body, healing you or providing you with whatever you need. So if you need joy or you want love or you want, to feel calm or peace, imagine that white light is bringing that energy into you. Those that want healing, it's healing energy, okay? So you just hand on your heart, see the white light coming into you, sending you healing energy. It's 10:10. I'm going to connect with my guides and my angels, and then I'm going to send that healing to you, okay? Okay. All right. Let me know how that feels. I feel like the lights went out and then came back on again. Like it was a bit interesting shift in that space for me. It was really weird. But I hope that whoever needed healing received the healing that they wanted, and whoever needed love or any of that other energy felt that. I'm like cold now, so I'm just gonna Good. I'm cold now, guys. Alrighty. Let's see. So this card is for Helena. Okay. Or no, sorry, Tracy. Queen. Did we do Queen Bee? Queen Bee? Okay. Did we do Queen Bee? Aw, thank you, Steve. Connect with my link and see how I can help you. You're so welcome, Lonnie. So Tracy. Good. Okay, Tracy, trust. I was like, I knew I pulled it at the beginning, and then afterwards I got confused. I'm like, did I? So Tracy, trust. And then after Tracy is Helena, okay? So I'm going to read a little faster just because I want to try to get as many people as possible, okay? So 47, trust. Do you have issues with faith? Do you have expectations of betrayal? Do you trust the mystery? The mod quad connection? Absolutely. Do you insist on mapping each tiny detail of your life, believing yourself to be the center of the universe? This marker reminds you that trust is required to move forward on your path. Belief and trust in a higher power is about having faith that the outcome will be what it should be, no matter what it is. So whatever you receive, you're receiving the correct thing, right? Even if it doesn't feel like it's the right thing, you just trust that you're receiving the exact thing that you're supposed to receive. Kate, unless you have a full name, I don't think that you're gonna, Lil. Yeah, maybe not. And I'm probably not gonna have time, Lil. Unfortunately, like you can be on the list, but I'm probably not going to have time to get to you, right? So this marker also asks you to remember that humankind is imperfect. And even if you place your trust in another, there is a potential for this trust to be broken. This means that you need to be discerning and not trust blindfold. Be mindful of who and what you place your trust in. This person, thing, or situation, is it worthy? Okay, so that's a big thing, right? In a relationship between you and the mystery, you and the god or goddess, and you and the divine living planet, there is a sacred relationship where trust is never broken. Only you can break it by forgetting who you are, a spirit in temporary human form. Remember who you are. Okay? Good. Yay. I'm so happy for you. Yes, I'm so happy for you. Awesome. Okay. Helena. It's all that, yeah, you're connected. I'm connecting my tribe for sure. Helena, joy. No, thank you, Jetty Queen. Joy. I love pulling this card for Helena because I think she needs some joy in her life right now. Healing. And look, I opened it straight to it. This marks a time for celebration. Let's have a party. Maybe on Friday okay. So in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective on Saturday or Sunday. Sunday, I think, is the full moon. So Sunday for the full moon, we are doing the full moon. We do the Sacred Journey Oracle on top of the other stuff that goes with the full moon. So if you want, get involved. So this marks a time for celebration. For this portends to the joyous completion of a project, the attainment of a goal, or the end of a long and arduous journey. When you're thirsty, this marker promises that you'll find a well. When you're cold, a blanket. When you're hungry, nourishment. Joy also has another aspect, for not only does it celebrate receiving blessings from the fruits of actual labor, it's also about sharing of it. Joy celebrates itself. Its very essence radiates beauty and well-being. Like the spring sun breaking through after a gloomy long winter, joy reminds us to be grateful for all the gifts of life. Joy bestows the blessings of happiness. You truly have a reason to smile when this marker is on your path. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Amy Seth. Amanda. I'm going to pull Amanda's right now while I see where Amy comes up on the list. Okay, so we'll do Amanda because I know Amanda sticks around. And Amanda. Oh, Amanda, you got the eagle too. I love that, Amanda. So the eagle, spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. Beautiful. Beautiful. The eagle for Amanda. When the eagle appears, it is a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angel's help and guidance, you can soar above life to see the larger vista. The eagle helps you make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer, for they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace and manifesting abundance and prosperity. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the big picture. Don't get too caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is real. Your physical life is the dream. When the eagle appears, it's also a signal for prayer. It's a time for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. Remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as it appears in the form of the eagle. It's just a beautiful message for Amanda. Okay, so Amy Seth, did Amy Seth say anything? No. Amelia, are you still there, Amelia? So Amelia, Josh M, Sharmika, Yusef. I'm going to pull Jess because I do know she's there. You guys, someone from that list needs to come forward and say they're still here. So I'm going to pull Jess because, well, we're going to pull one card for Jess, not the whole deck. That was a really good miss shuffle. Really good miss shuffle. Okay, so Amelia, Josh M, Sharmika, Yusef. If you're still in the chat feed, let me know. Narelle and Monty. If not, Monty will be next after Jess if none of those others come forward. Okay. Hi, Alina. Yes, definitely. Definitely do some research. So Jess, the wasp. I thought it was the bee for a second there. And the goblin flipped with it too. I'm going to record these cards. I'm going to record these. I'm going to tell you these really quick. So the goblin talks about, and this is here. Did you get stung? Right? Is there somebody in your, did you get stung or hurt by somebody in your environment? And did that trigger some resentment? Or is somebody in your environment just being like, it has some negative or like is trying to sting you, and you're, you know, they're resentful and jealous and stuff? Because that's what these two are telling me. Like, this is the wounded ego, and this is talking about anger, retaliation, and jealousy. So is there some situation in your life that brought these two energies on? And how can you, not that you know of, it's weird because they both, like, this one flew out and that one flipped over at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna note down. I'm gonna note down on my handy paper the goblin. I'm gonna read the. I'll give you a bigger message after. Okay, jealousy. Okay, so there's some jealousy there. So that's what that wasp sting is, and it's telling you to protect yourself, right? Protect yourself from that wasp sting, and go to love and fairness, love and fairness, to be able to get out. Okay, so the love and fairness to get past that. Pull back into yourself, and yeah, pull back into yourself. Hi, Chris. How are you, Chevy? Okay, so next is Jenna, Monty. Okay, and then Chevy, Monty and Chevy. I can do it individually with you, Linda, if you want. So the goblin and the wasp. I forgot to write down the wasp too. When we connect in our call, my love, I can pull a card for you later, and I'll send it to you later. Okay. All right, Monty. Moni. Maybe it's Moni, like Moni. Okay. I got it. Ooh. I saw that. Thank you so much. Oh, I love you so much. You're beautiful too, my dear. Hi, Jenna. The hawk. Okay. Omens and messages. He is number 11. Our stop time today is like in like very, very, very shortly. Okay. So 11. And definitely come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll see how many more we can get on the list and work through. Okay. So when the hawk appears, expect a message to be delivered to you to aid you in your quest. And remember that on TikTok, I come on and do lives specifically just for TikTok. So follow me, set a bell or something. I don't know if that's what you can do there, but you can always set a bell, I think, so that you'll get notified when I go live. Okay. So perhaps with Jenna, Monty, when the hawk appears, expect a message to be delivered to you to aid you in your quest. Perhaps a telephone call from a friend will help you solve a mystery, or a chance meeting with someone may solve a riddle. You may literally see writing on a wall or overhear a conversation between strangers that reveals your own answer unexpectedly. You will know it when it happens. Be open to messages from others and be aware of omens and signs in nature. The world is constantly attempting to communicate with us, but we human beings have forgotten how to listen. So remember who you are, an intrinsic part of the great mystery of life. Listen and learn. This is the gift of the hawk as he soars into your life from Avalon's skies. It's a beautiful message for you. Okay, so Chevy. And then I'm going to give a couple, Chevy, right? And if anybody wants a final card, if you give a good gift, I'll pull a card for you. Okay. You're welcome, Monty. Chevy, birth, rebirth. Okay. Number 50, birth, rebirth. Inspiration and new life are here. Rejoice, for spring is in the air and you're beginning again. This marker bodes well for any new project, endeavor, relationship, or idea to take shape and be birthed into the world. It also reminds you that anything old or painful can be brought forth or transformed by a new and creative perspective. I do it for free too, but I do get gifted for the energetic exchange. Right? There is that transaction. This marker reminds you that the process leading up to a birth can feel cumbersome, restrictive, painful, and never-ending. Yet the final shift brings out an extraordinary new gift of life, a new vision born of surrender and a total release. Know that you've come far and are a place to celebrate your ideas. This card asks that you align yourself with the mystery of spirit, the true source of creative energy and power. None of us are inspired without the subtle and profound influence of the soul's longing and the urgings of the divine. Remember the prayer. Make me a channel for divine creativity. Use me as an instrument of higher will, and watch a miracle unfold. That's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to hop off then. I love you guys. If you didn't have an opportunity to have your card read today, join me tomorrow. I'm back 9-10, and I do come on at other times as well. So I will be there at and if you want, you can always connect with me for a reading. My readings are $45 for 45 minutes to an hour long. So you could always sign up to get a reading through my website. And then you can spend a whole hour, 45 minutes or hour with me, and the reading would be straight to you. Okay, would be directed at you. But I have to go. I love you because my Sharma, my educator, just connected with me to say time. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Blessings to all of you.